We need to leave.
The master of understatement as ever.
I need to know where those tanks are coming from.
I'm tracking several transport helicopters moving into the city. There are more on the way.
Activate the Batmobile weapon diagnostics. It's time to go to war.
So this is why this game is literally a Batman simulator. It really does have a lot of things in here that make you feel like Batman, truly. Whoops, that's a thing that I don't want to do. Do I really have to do that? Anyway, what happens is every time you defeat an enemy, it allows you to bring them to GCPD, and it really does make you feel like Batman.
Diagnostic test online. Stage 1. Destroy targets to charge up weapon energy and activate missile barrage.
So what we need to do is keep killing the enemies, and then we will build up that meter that you see is building up there. The first wave, the enemies will not hit you, so don't worry about that. So missile barrage, you just select an enemy and then press circle or triangle. Nope, square is the button.
Stage 2. Charge the missile barrage to level 2 to destroy up to 4 targets at once.
This one is a lot more useful. If you've got one guy, yeah, use the level 1, but if you're facing off against a group of enemies, you're going to want to use level 2 or higher because you can upgrade it. So that's level 1. Yeah, a lot of the Batmobile, they over-rely on the Batmobile, I think, a little too much, which I've seen a lot of people complain about. But there are a lot of things that the Batmobile does in this game that is just great.
Missile barrage level 2 ready.
So here we go, let's wait for everyone to spawn in.
Diagnostic stage complete. Stage 3.
So that's that.
Taking damage depletes weapon energy. Charge up missile barrage to level 2 and destroy 4 active targets to complete diagnostic test.
So now they're going to actually be active. Every time that you get hit, it takes away a little bit of your gauge that's built up. So don't get hit all that much. The combat is super easy. It's not, I don't think it really ever gets hard. Really, you just gotta keep, you know, watching out for the laser sights. The laser sights is really useful.
Missile barrage level 2 ready.
So it said it wanted me to kill like 4 people, so let's wait for there to be 4 people. I think I just killed 3. Yep. God damn it. Well, I guess that counted? Alright. Suit yourself, game. So we have an upgrade now. Whoops, that's not where I want to go.
I'm heading there now.
I guess I should upgrade something. I will always upgrade the Batsuit first.
Units, this is Commissioner Gordon. We have numerous hostile tanks deployed across the city. Gotham is under attack. I want everyone off the streets and back to GCPD. We're not equipped to deal with what's out there. Thank God there's someone who is.
Holy crap, I forgot about this. Yeah, I like how they just conveniently are like, every single person in the city got out somehow. Like, there's no way that every single person could possibly evacuate a city so quickly. Because the way that the opening cutscene made it look like it was like, you know, the Scarecrow made the video, and then immediately everyone got out. Like, that just doesn't make sense to me. Oh, I could just fuck everyone up now. I don't think that the prisoners can die.
Resume their patrols. The tanks have been dealt with.
Thank God. Let's hope they were the last.
Don't count on it. I need the isolation chamber prepped at the GCPD lockup. I'm bringing in Ivy.
Alright, tell me what direction I'm going, game. But yeah, like I said, once you get used to controlling the Batmobile, I don't think it's as bad. But in the beginning, it's really slippery and just not great. I like driving into cars in this game because they just completely, like, ragdoll. I was hoping to kill that guy, but whatever. Also, there's a lot of destructible environments in this game, which is great.
Have you here, Batman? Bring her down to the lockup on the lower level.
Oh, sorry about that. My microphone is, like, being weird. Ow. Like a glove. I didn't do it. Hold on, let me do it right. Let's try that again. Like a glove.
Any progress with the fear toxin analysis?
It's gonna take a little while longer. Drop by the clock tower when you're ready, and I'll show you what I've got so far.
Who taught you to drive?
Not my parents. Because they're dead.
Scarecrow's gonna break you, Batman.
Honestly, why do you even bother with these meat sacks?
Civil unrest? There's a war on the streets. We don't have the manpower or the equipment.
Well, look who it is.
Ivy. Well, that's one less thing to worry about.
Is the isolation chamber ready?
Glad you're putting it to good use.
Why is she being
Oh,
compliant
good.
right now?
Another
Like, there's no
cell.
handcuffs or anything.
You feel safer now that I'm all locked up?
Reality of the situation is this.
Wayne, huh? Bet that guy's pretty cool.
It was Harley who broke me out of that police cell in Bloodhaven. Why don't you try arresting her? You know these walls won't hold me for long. Still, if it makes you feel safer, I'll indulge the fantasy. For now. Locking me up is a sign of desperation, Batman. I can see it in your eyes. You're afraid. Why do you waste your time helping these pathetic creatures?
Whatever, I'm
So
bored.
primitive compared to plant consciousness.
So you can, like, explore quite a bit of the GCPD, which is really cool. There's, like, the evidence room, which is really cool. There's a lot of, I guess, not Easter eggs, but just, like, nods to other villains and stuff. Like in here, Aaron Cash has something to say about all these. Maybe I'll come back here and actually listen to them at one point, but there's a lot of cool stuff in here. Here's a Mad Hatter, here's the Joker.
1 vial of Titan formula. 1 set of wind-up explosive false teeth. 1 pair of actual X-ray specs. 1 toy gun loaded with 1 toy flag and 5 real bullets. All used by the Joker. No known alias. It's one hell of a toy box. I'm glad no one's gonna play with it again.
There's Bane, like his little teddy bear in there. Ra's al Ghul or Ra's al Ghul, Deadshot. Actually, you know what? Speaking of that, there's actually a pretty funny thing here.
2 ceremonial swords used by Ra's al Ghul. We found these at the bottom of Wonder Tower the night of Protocol 10. They were covered in blood. No body, though.
I love that. I love how no one knows how to pronounce his name. Here's the Electrocutioner from Origins, which is cool that they actually, like, bothered bringing that up. Same with Anarchy. Ventriloquist. Let's check these out.
Talia. I'm sorry.
So yeah, Batman's still going through some stuff from the end of City, such as, you know, him accidentally killing the Joker and having Talia die on him. Uh-oh.
Hi, diddle, detective. I see you've begun pitting that mediocre mind of yours against my riddles. I had plenty of time to conceive them, Batman. When you left me battered and demeaned in Arkham City. I am the Riddler, Batman. I don't suffer humiliation. I pay it back. So solve my riddles if you can. They'll be very important later.
So of course the Riddler's back, still voiced by Wally Wingert, which is great.
I don't remember you being an expert. Screw you. Damn bureaucrats. We're on our own.
We can handle it, Jim. What's the latest?
We've got incidents cropping up all over the city. Cash, give us a rundown.
All right, let's see.
I can't look at Aaron Cash for some reason.
First up, we've lost contact with the fire crew from Station 17. We've got their last known coordinates, but they're not going to survive out there on their own for long. Then there's this. It's a strange one. Body turned up. We didn't have long to look before the evacuation, but the forensics boys seemed freaked out. Real nasty. Also, we've had several sightings of the Riddler creeping around the train yard. Knowing that guy, he's got to be up to no good.
Look, I know you're busy, but anything you can do to help is going to save lives.
Don't worry, Jim. I have someone working a lead on Scarecrow. I'll see what I can do.
Good to hear. I've got a skeleton.
Shut up, Gordon. I don't care what you have to say. So, we have a few things we could do right now. I am going to head here first.
Cruiser.
I'm going to investigate that crime scene. If there's a serial killer in town, I'll find them.
I like how I just completely ignored whatever Gordon was saying.
Hey, Batman! I guess Scarecrow gave you the slip.
You shut up, thug.
This thing's had a serious upgrade. Air support.
Get away from my car.
Good evening, Mr. Wayne. I hope the car's performing to your high expectations.
Actually, Lucius, she's a little sluggish.
I had a feeling you'd say something like that. Give me a few moments, and I'll bring the afterburner function online.
Oh, it's even worse now.
You to stay behind.
You want to thank me, Mr. Wayne? Just try not to hurtle.
What is happening?
I should have some more upgrades ready soon.
I killed that guy.
Remnants of Gotham, I have messages for you all. To the vandals who stayed behind to pick the still warm flesh from Gotham's bones, have your fun. You are under my protection. To the cowards quaking behind the police department's walls, you will not be spared. And to Batman, I have already won. Emptied your city with a vial of toxin and a few threatening words. That's how little the safety you provided was worth. And when the dawn comes, when Gotham lies in ruin and I turn my gaze to the world beyond, the legend of the Batman will be worth nothing at all.
Jesus, Scarecrow, just shut up, man. That was really long-winded. Scarecrow is voiced by John Noble in this game, which is really great. I wish they'd kept it consistent, but that's just because I like consistency, but John Noble's really great.
Alfred, I found the mutilated body Cash was talking about. I'm going to try and establish a cause of death. Blood tests reveal the cause of death was an overdose of painkillers leading to cardiac arrest. Also, the victim's fingerprints have been burned off with acid.
A rather unsavory demise.
That's not all. It's as though the subject's DNA has been corrupted somehow. There's insufficient information for me to cross-reference the database. I'll have to use the deep tissue scanner to analyze the body for distinguishing features and determine the victim's identity.
Right you are, sir.
So this is a really cool series of side missions, and it has a really good payoff that I honestly didn't see coming.
Deformity on the left ear. Looks like a result of minor ear agenesis, a birth defect.
Where's his dinkus? So yeah, we got this new gadget here to work on, which is pretty cool.
A wedding ring in the lower intestine. The inscription reads Ophelia.
Ophelia up. This kind of replaces the CSI things in City and Origins. There is one of those CSI moments, but I think there's only like one of them, if I remember correctly.
The victim had a hip replacement. Scar tissue hasn't fully healed, so it must have been recent. Alfred, the victim's name is Anthony Lund. Hospital records show he suffered with alcoholism, most probably brought on by the breakdown of his marriage. The name on the ring, Ophelia, his ex-wife. He was last seen in Albuquerque, New Mexico. What's unusual is that they didn't go missing in Gotham. They were brought here and killed. Why? We need to track down whoever did this.
Might I suggest keeping an ear out for any more of that ghastly opera music? It sounds ominously like a calling card.
So that's how you find these missions, is that you just go around the city essentially and listen for the music. And let's see if we can get the Batmobile to cause as much destruction. Nope. I figured maybe it'd just plow through those cars. So I guess we should do the firefighter thing.
Crew's not safe on these streets. I'll start by checking Dixon Dock West. That was their last reported location.
Of course, just like City and Origins, I will be doing all the side missions, because why not? They're all pretty damn great in this game. What? Am I there? Oh yeah, I guess I am. Oops! It wasn't quite what I wanted. So that's a new enemy type that they have, is that you can, they charge you, and you have to shut them down before they can attack you. Otherwise they'll break your chain, and that ain't great. So what you do is you just throw a batarang at them while they're charging.
Batman. God, it's really you.
What happened here?
Our truck was attacked. The rioters dragged us out one by one. We were separated, taken away. Please, they're gonna kill us.
I'll save your crew. Wait here. I'll get a GCPD officer to pick you up.
Let's break as many windows as we possibly can in this game. Oh, I just want the grapnel accelerator to be better now. I'm so used to it being better. Oh yeah, let's set the next objective as the Riddler.
I'm going to the train yard. Enigma's planning something. He always is.
Whee! So yeah, traversing this game is just about as fun as it is in City and Origins. Although much better because you have the Batmobile and a bunch of other upgrades that just make it so much better. There's still crimes in progress and stuff. I don't really care about those. I probably won't be doing many of those, if any at all.